Welcome to this video about innovation. Today we are here at the Innovation Days in London of Huawei Technologies, and it's really exciting that I get a few minutes to speak to Professor Rahim, who is the director of the 5G Innovation Center. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure that we have a few minutes to talk. So maybe introduce yourself to my audience.
I'm Professor Rahim Tafazolli, founder and director of 5G Innovation Center at the University of Surrey in the UK. 5G Innovation Center probably now is the oldest innovation center which is dedicated to 5G technologies and is the largest open innovation center researching on advanced technologies on the 5G system with more than 26 global, mobile, and vendors partners, including companies like Huawei, operators like Vodafone, British Telecom, EE, Telefonica, O2, BBC, and companies like McLaren because of the connected cars, and BBC because it is broadcasting, digital terrestrial broadcasting is part of the 5G system. The research we are doing is quite unique. We are looking at 5G end-to-end, the wired part of the 5G as well as the wireless part of the 5G. And we're trying to do impactful research by developing advanced technology and testing them on a real large-scale testbed that we have on the University of Surrey in Guildford.
Before we go more into 5G, you founded an innovation center. Maybe you can define for us what innovation means to you.
Well, innovation is any new solutions, applications, or technology that has an economic impact and or has the social impacts. Mm-hmm. And probably it's easier to say the difference between innovation and invention is innovation is the invention that makes money at the end of the day. Not all the inventions would make money.
Yeah, well, we see that a lot with the startups. There's a lot of startups that forget about the business model behind their thing. But let's try to understand what 5G is all about. We are currently running on LTE, 4G. Maybe you can explain what are the main differences to the current network that we have.
So, in many aspects, 5G is like 4G system, and that aspect is, for example, mobile broadband communication. And 4G is a very good technology, and as we speak, is evolving in terms of capability, in terms of the speed, in terms of bandwidth, and the capability that it can offer. And additional feature which 5G offers and provides is what we think the world would need in 2020, 2030, and all the way to 2040, what the world requires. And that vision we developed in 2012 with our industrial partners, which Huawei, Vodafone, and other partners that are within 5G Innovation Center is. We know that 4G, as I said, provides a very good mobile broadband connectivity. And then we discuss, say, okay, what do we need in addition to that? Or what the world needs in addition to that? And we came up with the idea that most of the critical infrastructures which are gradually becoming digitized, and they need to be connected, connected to each other and connected to internet. And that is, for example, health needs to be connected. The utility networks needs to be connected. Government services needs to be connected. Factories needs to be connected. Homes needs to be connected. Motorways needs to be connected, cars needs to be connected. And that is the fabric of the connectivity is what 5G provides.
Yes.
And it's not always broadband, sometimes it's narrowband, and most often it is not connecting people, but it's connecting devices or machines to the internet. That's what 5G provides. Some of these devices, they operate on time-critical applications, mission-critical. So delay is very important, not to exceed and not to vary so much. Like, for example, a group of robots making cars, and they need to collaborate with each other and in order to produce the cars. So that aspect 5G provides very reliable and low latency technology, low delay technology for these sort of applications. and also provides massive connectivity of devices. Something in order of 1 million devices per kilometer square needs to be connected to internet to make the homes smarter, to make the cities smarter, factories smarter, health services more smarter, and etc., etc. So it's the fabric of the connectivity that 5G provides, and then innovative companies and industry can develop new applications
on top of the 5G.
On top of the 5G.
Right. Maybe you can give us, let's say, some practical examples of maybe 2 or 3 companies that you currently work with and how they're using 5G.
Well, we have, in addition to 26 global companies, vendors, operators, and IT companies, as well as the telecom companies, we have more than 55 small, medium-sized companies in UK. They work with us, and they are developing technologies from the radio, wireless side, the core network side, the wired part, and for different applications like connected cars, e-health. And some of the companies that work with us, they especially on the health, they work on dementia condition. And one of the applications is that when you are in hospital under the care of medical people, you have a body area sort of networks which controls different medical conditions of the person. And when they are at home, this monitoring continues, and huge amount of data is collected. And the medical people, by the data analytics side, they'll find that what medication, what treatment is more effective for different patients at different sort of degree of dementia that they have. So the medical treatment will be more personalized rather than just one solution for everybody. This is sort of companies that we are working with. Obviously, there are other companies, they look at making the smart grid more intelligent, so they understand where the load and the demand electricity or water is, and then allocate the limited resources dynamically and more intelligently than has been done so far.
Right. So to wrap up this video, maybe can you explain us a little bit the timeline of 5G, where we're standing now with the development, and when we can expect it to be, let's say, integrated in all of our devices, or beyond devices?
Well, the 5G standard is ongoing already within the 3GPP. 2017, the enhanced mobile broadband aspect of 5G will be finalized, the standard. And after that, also reliable, low latency communication aspect, as well as massive connectivity will be finalized. So by 2019 or 2020, we'll see new 5G devices and terminals will be on market. Effectively, to start with, is on the mobile enhanced version of mobile broadband with a speed 10 times faster than the highest speed than 4G can provide.
Right. Okay, good. Thank you very much for taking the time here at the Huawei Innovation Days. I really appreciate for taking it. And thank you very much, everybody who tuned in today. Thank you for your attention, and have a great day.